welcome to Wade Street.
Thank you.
And to Wade Street TV for this part of the interview. So, how long have you been with us now?
Officially about a month, but unofficially I've been coming to youth group on an evening and church in the morning as well when I can. So I've settled in.
Good. And you've joined us as our new youth worker.
Indeed.
Yeah. And how long is that planned to be for?
3 years. That's how long my contract's for, but yeah, so
3 years.
3 years.
And some of that time you're at Wade Street and some time you're at college?
Yeah, I'm going to St John's CYM in Nottingham 2 days a week, and then it's part-based with Wade Street as well. So.
Right. Okay. And what attracted you? What made you think you ought to get into youth work?
Well, when I was at school, someone kind of mentored me and gave me help and support when I needed it the most. And they brought me to God and took me on a weekend residential. And I just feel like God is telling me to do the same thing for other young people that need help. So
Right.
I just feel like this is my calling.
So was that actually a Christian who supported you?
Yes, it was. But I didn't know she was a Christian until after. So, yeah.
So what age were you when you...
It was 2011, so that was like 4 years ago. It was the first shine that I went on, so it's 4 years ago now.
Right.
But I used to go to Sunday school when I was younger. That's not going.
And was there a particular moment that when you thought, yes, I believe this message about Jesus and I want him into my life?
It was probably on the last day of my first shine in 2011. So it's on a Sunday, and everyone was getting ready to go home. Everyone was praying, and I asked some of my leaders to do my first prayer to God. And welcome God.
That was the moment.
That was the moment. I had tears in my eyes, and my mentor as well, Sarah. I actually went up to her and told her after, and she burst out in floods of tears. It was emotional.
And I suppose that's what you want to do with the young people who are going to come into Wade Street.
Yeah, definitely.
So how many teenagers have we got in the group at the moment?
50. It's about 50. Some weeks there's more, some weeks there's less.
Yeah.
So.
Is that a kind of 50-50 mix, or do you feel you've got to...
Yeah, I think it's
more
mixed.
girls?
Yeah, which is good really. That's great.
Yeah. And what would you like to see happen in your time at Wade Street? What are your kind of personal aims?
I'd probably like to give them more confidence, build their confidence up, give them more social skills with each other, and just build more of a community for them really. Just be there for them.
Yeah. And I suppose if somebody's met you and then you ask them to go and watch Wade Street TV to find out a bit more about them, what kind of things do you do? Because it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
It is a lot of fun. We do different things. We do games nights, residentials. We do girls' nights, boys' nights, just for all the girls to come together, for all the boys to come together. We do a lot of fun things, fun games, and things that get everyone involved as well. So, meet new friends.
And I gather you have whole weekends as well, where you can do everything together.
Time, but yeah,
Yeah.
Non-stop games. And then obviously you wake up together, you go for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then just same again, games, fun, activities.
And is there a kind of away trips as well within what you do during the
We
year?
do mission trips. So this year in October we're going to Romania. So there's a group of us going. We're going to start fundraising and getting money together so we can go, which is going to be really fun and a big experience for us.
And when you might be talking to a young person, just talking about the club and Wade Street, if they kind of said, well, I've got too many problems to come into church, which is what many people feel, that they're not good enough to come into church, how would you kind of reassure them?
There's no problems big enough that God can't handle, and whatever you bring before Him is going to welcome you with open arms anyway, so it doesn't really matter what problems you have, because He's always going to be there.
And And when you became a Christian, did you find that caused any problems with your friends?
No, not really. I'm from a non-Christian family, so I think my family found it a lot harder than my friends did. My friends were like, "You go to church?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they were like, "Okay, that's a bit weird, but if that's what you want to do, then that's up to you, isn't it?" But my family were kind of like, they believed it was a cult to start with, and I was just like, "No, it's not a cult." But yeah.
Because a lot of people think it's about rules of what you can't do, whereas
Yeah.
how do you feel about Christian life?
It's not so much rules, it's more guidelines, and it's just a way to live better, a way that Jesus would want you to live. So I don't think the rules at all. I think it's just a better way of life.
And at college, what will you be studying there?
It's youth, community and practical theology. I think I'm doing it right.
Lots of long words.
Lots of long words. I always get them mixed up as well. It's not good. So it's basically working with young people, the ways of talking to them and things like that, and the theology behind it, using the Bible and using references and things like that.
So you mentioned the Bible there. Do you find that useful to you as you?
Yeah, I do use it. I do find it useful, but I prefer to use it on the apps on the phone because it's easier to scroll through, and if you're doing the talking, then it's easier to read off. Yeah.
So when some people look at you in church and think you're texting a friend,
I'm not texting a friend.
You're reading.
I've got the Bible. So yeah.
And have you got a particular reading that kind of helps you?
My favourite like book is Psalms, but I like the one that says, "You created me in my mother's womb, you knit me together." That's probably my favourite one because when I'm feeling at my lowest, that's the one that picks me up and makes me feel like God made me the way that I am, and I am unique.
I think that's Psalm 139.
Yeah.
So that's your favourite?
Yeah, that's my favourite.
Is there a particular story within the New Testament about Jesus that kind of helps you at certain times? Is there anything there?
I don't know actually, because I haven't read the whole Bible yet. I'm
Right.
like in the process of reading it, so I keep finding new little clips that I like, and I just keep writing them down, and they're my favourites. So I'm just working through it really. So.
And again, so I mean, when you're working with the kids, what is it you want to kind of give them a sense of fun and?
Just fun, but somewhere that they can like relate to. Like if they have any problems, I'd be the one that I'd like to be the one that they come to. So like I can give them support and guidance, and obviously just let them know that there is someone there that can help them, so they're not facing their troubles alone.
So just looking at other things that you like. What's your favourite music?
Oh, that's a hard one. Christian-wise, it's either Matt Redman, Kim Walker, or Chris Tomlin.
Right.
Or Hillsong, actually. But otherwise, Katy Perry for definite. Beyonce. I like anything really. I like a variety of music, but I like rock music too. So it's completely different.
Is that like early rock?
A bit of both.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a bit of old music, a bit of new music. So.
Okay. And in terms of leisure time, what's your favourite kind of thing that you like to do when you're trying to unwind?
I love watching movies. I could watch movies all day, but Grey's Anatomy is my all-time favourite.
Right.
That's definitely what I choose to watch. Yeah, just either watching movies or just hanging out with family and friends. So.
And how have you found Wade Street Church? Because obviously it's like 160, 180 people, and from every age, from 2 to 92. So how have you found that coming into?
It's really welcoming actually, and from the first day that I got here as well, everyone like introduced herself to me, and everyone smiles at me, says hello to me, just makes me feel really welcome. So very grateful. Yeah, definitely.
So trying to jump ahead 3 years, what would you like to think that you could, working along with Anthony and the other team, that you could make a difference with?
Well, obviously the young people are going to get older, so they're not going to be in the group anymore. But just even when when they've left the group, I'd still like to keep in contact with them, like find out how they're doing, and maybe make friends with some of them as well. So like after like go for lunch and stuff, keep up. But just carry on the process really, welcoming new young people, meeting them, helping them along.
Great. Well, having spoke to you, it sounds like, I think we'd all like to be in the mob group really, because it sounds like it's a lot of fun and people caring for each other. And hopefully you'll talk to us in about a year's time and we can see what's happened in the last 12 months. But, thank
It'll
you.
be a good 12 months ahead.
I'm sure it will.